Hi heathens! I'm sure you could tell by the title, but I have some new stuff to try. What? Hello? What are we doing? Oh my god. Face? Okay. Anyway, I have some new stuff to try. And me and my camera are apparently gonna fight tonight. Because it's trying to act like it needs glasses and it's not wearing them, and I'm just fading in and out. Anyway, I have some new stuff. I'm very excited. I've had it for a good minute and just haven't had a chance to open it or film with it yet. So I have some of the new Glamlite products and I'm very, very excited. So it is not all like the Ghost Face collection, definitely not like the complete collection. It's just an assortment of a few of the new things, and we are going to look at them, swatch them, use them, and develop some opinions. So first thing in here, I'm going to take out the things that are not horror related, because I have something from the Ghost Face collection and the Chucky collection. I could not help myself. This is the Rick and Morty Highlighter Trio. So of course, I'm obsessed with highlighter, and I'm a sucker for like those duochrome-y, like pearlescent color shifting type ones. And this, look at those shades. So we've got like a bluey, a orangey pink, and then a pinky. So we're gonna swatch. So we have Anomaly, Cosmos, and Uncharted. Yep. Those are nice. Very, very, very excited about those. Those are all the kind of highlights I love. It kind of looks like there's some glitter in them, but it's not like just glitter. You know what I mean? Next we have the Hershey's Cookies and Cream highlighter. Go ahead and open the top and then I'll show you. So it comes in this cute little bag. I assume to resemble the actual candy bar. And then look at how cute this is. And it has two sides, a like white highlighter and then a gold. Now we'll swatch both of those as well. So we have our white one and then the gold one. Ooh. For some reason those are a little bit brighter than I was expecting. That gold one. Swatch them right here. Man, that is nice. Okay. Now, first thing that is from one of the horror collections, and I want the Nightmare on Elm Street little 2 mini palettes. They were kind of like the Scooby-Doo palettes. There were 2 and you can get them single or in a bundle. I want those so bad. But yes, I have the Ghost Face Highlighter Duo. And it says Ghost Face, the icon of Halloween. It's got one of those like changing fronts. Let me see if I can take it out of the package, if it'll be a little less reflective and easier to see. And I know I'm a little late on these collections, but figured just in case you wanted my opinion on it for some reason. I mean, you're here, so hi, you're gonna get my opinion on it. I have lost my pair of tweezers that I usually use to open boxes. So, got a bit of a struggle going on here. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to tear the box. My bad. It's a nice box, though. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you can see that change a little bit better now. So cool! And this is the 2 highlighters inside of it. Do some of these kind of look the same? Yes. Am I okay with that? Also yes. So we've got the top one, which actually has ghost. Oh no, his face is already almost gone. Oh, I was hoping it was etched a little deeper than that. Oh man. Well, those are those 2. Let's do right here, I guess. Also very nice. Like the highlighters from Glamlite. Like the eyeshadows are great, but the highlighters, I just. Okay, next horror thing, which is not ghost face. I managed to get the Chucky palette. So cool. And it's called the Crazy in Love palette. So on the back it has like Chucky and Tiffany. And then it also has one of the like changey fronts. It's so hard to catch these things on camera. Like where you can actually see what it says, but it switches between Chucky and Tiffany to the phrase Crazy in Love. Anyway, the inside of it is my grunge 90s dream. I mean, look at these shades. So excited. I feel like this is going to be a palette that I return to a lot over the course of like fall and winter, because I am definitely drawn to the like cooler shades most of the year, but especially in fall and winter because that's kind of what's expected if you don't stop. I'm gonna fight with this thing, I'm telling you. We're gonna go in rounds. And then last, but definitely not least, I have the Ghost Face palette, which also has one of those covers. I'm just blinding y'all, aren't I? It doesn't have anything special on the back like the other one did, just ingredients and the palette layout. So this one says Ghost Face Lives, 15 color palette, and then Glamlite Ghost Face. Wish there was an easier way to make sure these are reflected. And then this palette, which is also a grungy dream, is the one that I'm going to be using. Like, and I love, love, love the way it was done, because it Ghost Face Lives, and then in the one where it's a spare, you have the little Ghost Face face. I just think that's so nice. So, so well done. And I cannot wait to use it. So I do have a little bit of eyeshadow currently on, so I will take that off. And we're gonna get on into it. And then I'm gonna use one of the highlighters. I think I'm probably gonna go for the Ghost Face one, just to kind of keep the theme going. But we will see. I should probably have held this up, because I can actually use the mirror in this to make sure that I'm getting all of my previous eyeshadow off. And I did not wear a highlighter today, so there's no highlighter to remove. Oh my goodness. For some reason that just wanted to spread across my face. That's fun. Okay. My only issue with palettes like this is I get so nervous because I don't want to destroy them, and it's like, they're meant to be used. Like, yeah, sure, I cannot use it, but unless I put it in a freaking frame and hang it on the wall, it's not like anyone else is going to see it. So, might as well use it. So I'm just going to bite the bullet and do it. I'm going to take a clean little, like, fluffy brush. This is a Luxie 205 Pack and Shade. And I'm going to use this for my first, probably 3 colors. Make sure. Okay. I'm going to start with Ghostly Gray, which is the S in Ghostface. And I'm going to use that as my transition, like, starting shade. Okay, make sure we're getting some focus here. I'm just going to kind of pat it everywhere and then gently blend it out. And then same thing on the other eye. I don't know if you can see that little bit of, like, pinky red that wanted to cling to my, like, eyelash area. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but there's just a little bit that didn't want to come off from my eye look today. Sometimes that just happens with those colors. Okay, so we have a base down, and then I'm going to go into Halloween Icon, which is a deeper, like, gray. I mean, the whole palette's, like, mostly grays, but you know what I mean. So that's the eye and lives. What could have been really cool, would have been a lot of extra work though, is if all the shade names could have matched, like, the letter that they correspond with. And I thought about that because icon, and then the one beside it is the V and it's Vengeful Spirit. So, but not all of them are like that. I think that's just coincidence. And obviously Halloween doesn't start with I, but icon does. So, like, I see some of y'all going, Halloween Icon doesn't start with an I, but icon does. And, like, yeah, Halloween, but he is the icon. So it would still work. Alright, so we've got our 2, I guess I'm going to call them main shades. Then I'm going to go into gently, oh, well, actually, I want to take some of this shade that I was just using and go under the eyes. Just enough. And then I'm going to tap into Vintage Mask, which is the black S in Lives. And try to use the same brush, but I'm going to turn it a little bit. And I'm going to... Black always just looks so intimidating to me. Huh. You'd think for someone who used to want to exclusively wear that little... Do y'all remember the little CoverGirl mini singles? I'm sure they still sell them, but I used to have one that was in, like, a sparkly gray, and it was the only eyeshadow I ever wanted to wear. So you would think for someone who is, like, obsessed with that, or was obsessed with that, black would be a little less intimidating. But then when I started playing with actual makeup and, like, blending stuff out, I realized black kind of takes over sometimes, and so it's kind of scary to use in looks without just making everything muddy, because I am not versed enough to be able to do it softly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. If not, I'm just rambling, but that's okay too, I guess. Alright. I don't think it looks bad. I think I did a pretty decent job with that. Now, for the shimmer on my lid, I want to try Ghostface Lives, which is like almost a grayish, purpley, mauvey gray. Ooh. Yeah, that's nice. It's like a shimmer glitter. Like, I feel like you could probably use this with a brush, but you would lose some of the sparkle in it. But it's not like one of the creamy glitters, if that makes sense. It's still soft. Yeah. Also, yes, the rambling and over-explaining myself is also how I am in person, so you can imagine how fun it is for Michael. Let's go into Midnight Robe, which is the G, the first one. I'm going to take my pinky, and we're going to use that for, oh yeah, nice little inner corner. That's the palette. I like that. Now, for highlighter. Which one? Do I want to mess up his face more or take my risk with the blade? I think I'm going to go blade because I also really just want to see how that one performs, because that's this one and it looks really nice. It looks a little less glittery than some of the others. And I know that tends to be other people's, I don't want to say favorite, but I find that more people prefer less glitter than prefer more glitter in their highlighters. So I feel like that would be the good one to try for y'all. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. I'm going to tap in up here in the corner to hopefully not ruin that image. Tap off. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, I know blinding highlighter is apparently not the thing anymore, but it is for me. And it probably always will be for me. And this brand just kills it. Like, I just... I don't even have words. Love that so much. Ugh. Alright, well that is a quick little rundown of what I got. But I do want to swatch some of the shades before we go from the Chucky palette, because this is like a warmer, grungy type look. Is that what I'm going for? So I want to swatch Good Guys, It's Time to Play, Your Pal Since '98, and then He's Back, which looks like it's like a black with red. So I'm going to swatch those on this hand with this hand. So this is the, allow me to have vision. This is the initial swatches, starting over here and then wrapping around. And then that one across my knuckles is really awkward. All of those are really awkward. Let's not, we're just gonna start over with that. Wait a minute. I don't know where my wipe was, so I'm going to swatch them somewhere else. Okay, so we have Good Guys, It's Time to Play, Your Pal Since '98, and He's Back. That was awful. Remind me going forward if everything does not collapse, to not swatch them all at the same time, because that just does not work, at least not on that part of my hand. So let's go. So we have Good Guys, we have whatever that one was, Your Pal Since 98, and then He's Back. So you can see Your Pal Since 98 is much more glittery, but I think it's picking up a little bit of that shimmer in He's Back, where you can catch that red. I'm just a mess now. Like, I am all swatched up. But anyway, that is what I got. That is my first impressions try on. I'm gonna be a mess all night now because I don't know where my wipe went. So anyway, I'd love to know y'all's thoughts down below. Did you get anything from either of these collections? Are you getting anything from the Nightmare on Elm Street collection? Because I want those palettes so bad. I'll eventually snag them somehow. But anyway, thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe to see more of my content. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Bye.